I'm Nico. Nice to meet you.
Nice
How
to
are you
meet
doing
you too.
today?
I'm doing okay, and you?
I'm well.
Nice.
Can't complain. Could do better weather.
Yes, it could be. That's good. Would you, talk to me about yourself. What do you study? Is it your first year here?
It's my third year. I study civil engineering. I live in South Florida. I'm like a beach bum pretty much. I go to the beach every single day.
Wow.
So Gainesville is an adjustment, but I like it. Like I'm grown to love it, I guess.
So you live on campus?
I live
or-
off campus, but my first year I lived on campus.
Okay. Where did you live your first?
I lived in Hume.
Oh, nice. So did you eat often on campus or?
Well, so my freshman year I had the meal plan, and but ever since I've been like cooking for myself more. I'll get Krishna now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So why did you change from meal plan to cooking?
I think the meal plan, especially the dining, like Gator Dining and Broward Dining, I don't think it's that quality of food. It's not very good. There's not a lot of options. It could be a lot better. It could be a lot healthier. I really care about like my body, like what you put in is what you get out.
So since you exercise, do you really care about what you
Yeah,
eat?
what I eat, and it's just better just all around. Like I feel better. My mind's more clear. You know, like I can study better. If you eat healthier, you're just a better person. I think.
I totally agree with that. And so, do you eat off campus as well?
Yeah, I eat off campus. I'll eat at like Chipotle, but I'll get like a veggie bowl. I'm trying to cut back on meat too. So, yeah.
Very nice. So, what do you think about the cost on dining on campus?
Dining halls,
Yeah.
the cost of it. I'm pretty sure if you go one time, what is it, like $8 per time?
Like
or
8 to 10.
8 to 10 bucks. I think that's way overpriced, like ridiculously overpriced. That's why I say I get the Krishna, because it's really cheap, and
And it's
also all you can eat, and I think it's delicious. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's really good.
Yeah, I know. I've eaten there,
Yeah,
so
it's good.
I really like it. What do you think about the working hours of dining? Well, some of them close like in the afternoon,
Yeah.
others like till 12.
I know at some other schools, like, I mean, this is from my friends who go to private universities. They have dining halls that are open 24/7, and it's like good
Wow.
food. But obviously, like a private school, you're paying a lot more money, so like.
For sure,
But
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. So would you recommend, this is the last question, would you recommend any suggestions of how the dining services on campus can change so that they're more accessible?
I would say just better quality of food and just more options. Just better quality is the most important, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're already paying $10 if you go one time, which is like a crazy amount.
Yeah.
Especially for low quality food. So.
Definitely, yes. Okay, thank you
Okay,
very
thank you.
much for your time. Have a nice. My name is Artemis. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary. Nice to meet you, Mary.
Nice to meet you.
All right. And tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your major? Is it your first year here?
Yeah, I'm a freshman. I'm pre-biomedical engineering and pre-med right now. And I live in Hume Hall.
Wow. Nice. And do you live on campus?
Yes.
That is. So do you often eat on campus or off campus?
I have to meet on campus. I have a meal plan.
Oh, nice. And so tell me, so since you have a meal plan, are you satisfied with your meal plan, or do you have any concerns about it, do you think?
I think the meal plan is pretty flexible here. There's a lot of options. Like if I ever get bored with the dining hall food, because I think they go on a rotation, I can go to the Union and get a fresh salad from croutons, and it still doesn't cost me anything. So I think it's a really good system that they have.
Nice. And what meal plan do you have? Do you have one for every day?
Yeah, I have the 7-day.
7 days. So what is your opinion on the prices of the meal plans?
I guess I don't think about it that much. I pay up front, but I have a scholarship that helps me out with my meal plan, so I don't really think about how much it is. I'm definitely going to go to a cheaper meal plan in the fall, because sometimes I don't make it to the dining hall 3 times a day, and I feel like that's a waste with the 7-day access.
Very good. That's a good point, because I agree with that. And so, what do you think about the working hours on campus of the dining halls? Do you think there could be the times they work are okay with your schedule, or do you think they should work more hours?
I don't think they should work more hours. I think a lot of them work very hard. I'm friends with a couple people who work in dining halls.
Wow.
And I'm very close to them, so I understand what they're going through a lot of times. They have very long days with class and working. So I think the schedule of dining halls works really well right now because once they close around 11, if you still need to eat, that's kind of late.
Yeah.
And I know that Chompit here in my dorm is still open until like 3 in the morning, so that works out.
So, and so you're satisfied with the service of the dining halls. Very nice, very nice. So my last question would be, would you have any recommendations to tell us about on-campus dining? Would you like something to change to become better?
I think it would be nice if they would put out the fresh fruit and salad more often. Sometimes it looks like the fruit's been there all day, and I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know how often they get fruit shipments. But, like, besides that, I think it's pretty good. I mean, sometimes I don't like the recipes that they're using, but that's a personal thing. They're still cooking good food that people can eat.
So do you have any? What do you think about the food options and the quality? Like, would you still recommendation and changes on that, or you okay with it?
I know that the campus has an A vegan rating, but I feel like that's a little inadequate still. My roommate is vegan, and one of my close friends is also vegan, and she's allergic to tomatoes. And a lot of the recipes they use are tomato-based for the vegans, and so my friend can barely eat in the dining halls usually. So I know that's very hard, and I think that there should be more options for people with alternative diets.
Very good. Thanks a lot for your interview. Thanks a lot. Miss Artemis, what's your name?
Mariana Castro.
Nice to meet you, Mariana. So what is your major?
I'm a neurobiology science major.
Is it your first year or second?
I'm a second year.
Second year. Oh, very nice. Me too. So I want to ask you, do you live on campus or off campus?
I live off campus.
Off campus. So do you eat often on campus or?
If I eat on campus, I definitely eat Krishna or Chipotle, which is Chipotle is technically considered off campus.
Yeah, it's considered off campus. Nice. So why don't you prefer on campus?
I
choice
think I
places?
like to cook a lot myself, but I don't want to pay the price for on campus. And even if you just go once to Broward Dining, I believe it's like $10.
Yeah.
So it's like just the price. It's really expensive, and I've gone to it a couple times and I just didn't really like it. You know,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of options, but it's not like it's anything like extremely good to eat.
Okay, so the other question I want to ask you is, have you ever lived on campus or had a meal plan or something like that? Like
I lived on
first year?
campus my freshman year, but I dormed at Beatty, so I had my own kitchen. So I didn't eat again the food plan just because I
I
wanted
lived
to
at
cook.
Beatty as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I'm in IA.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I lived
So-
like pre-IA days.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Thank you. So you told me you usually eat at Krishna or
Mhm.
out off campus. So, what do you think of the service of Gator Dining? So, like a few times you've been here.
Are you talking about the restaurants, or are you talking about like, for example, the Starbucks and stuff like that?
Whatever, like whatever.
Well,
you've
I
been.
think like we can have more choices in terms of like variety. So like at the Rights, like that's the only place where you can get like restaurant like services, and a lot of people prefer that, and it's also cheaper to eat like at Starbucks or Wendy's, for example, than to like eat at Gator Dining if you don't have a meal plan.
Yeah. What do you think about the working hours? Is it convenient for your classes to like go get a snack or eat something?
Yeah, I think the hours are fairly good for anyone who has like morning classes. Not people who normally have like night classes might struggle a little bit because a lot of things close early.
And the Krishna as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your recommendations on to improve on campus dining?
Probably add more restaurants and probably either like decrease the price on like overall like Broward dining and stuff like that, or maybe have like more restaurants inside there. I don't know. I haven't been to Broward dining that often.
What do you think? So since you've been living at Beatty, you have lived at Beatty. Have you ever used the convenience store they have? The
Yeah.
Cod Market?
I think it's very pricey.
It's very pricey for what they.
Yeah,
So-
it's just convenient, but it's very pricey. You know, if there was like a Walgreens located like in Midtown, I would have definitely gone there instead.
Yeah. Very nice. So thanks a lot.
No problem.
Thanks a lot. My name is Artemis. What's your name?
I'm Catherine DeGand.
Oh, nice to meet you. So what is your major?
I'm double majoring in public relations and political science.
Wow. Wow, that's hard. And is that?
No, it's not in biology or something. It's okay.
That's cool. So what is it your first year or second?
No, it's my fourth year.
Fourth year? Oh, you graduate soon.
Yes.
Nice, nice. Good luck.
Thank you.
So let me ask you, so do you live on campus or
I live off campus.
off campus? Okay. Do you often eat on campus?
I try to bring my own meal because I like to eat healthy. However, I do eat on campus. I would say twice a week or so.
So when you say you'd like to eat healthy, you mean the options here are not healthy.
Right. Yeah, I think that they're not very healthy. They could be healthier, and if they are healthy, they're kind of a little more expensive. And then say if they are healthy, like a grilled chicken sandwich, the sides are unhealthy, like fries or macaroni and cheese and things like that.
I understand. So where do you often go to eat?
If I do eat on campus, I'll go to Pollo Tropical or Croutons and Wrights, and sometimes I'll get Chick-fil-A. Sometimes.
Okay, so you're like a chicken fan and salads.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So what else? Do you have a meal plan?
No, I don't have a meal plan. No.
You haven't had a meal plan.
No.
Okay, so what do you think about the working hours of the on dining?
I'm not sure when the Gator Dining Center closes. I don't know what time that closes, but I do know that sometimes I get hungry later on during the day, and if they were open later, I'd probably be more willing to maybe stay in the library or stay on campus as opposed to just going straight home. I use Starbucks a lot when I go to like the library and things like that. So.
Okay. And what do you think of the quality, or let's say the service of dining halls? What do you think about the service?
No, when I have eaten in a couple of the dining halls, I eat here in the Gator one like a couple of times, and everybody's very friendly, and the food's always good quality, and the people are very like friendly and outgoing as well.
Okay, that's cool. And my last question would be, first of all, would you like any restaurants added on campus that would be more convenient for you to go? Like, what are other healthier options for you?
That's a good question. It's kind of hard to choose one because usually what's fast food, like a college needs fast food because we're always on the go, trying to go to class, so it's kind of hard to make it healthy. They have the salad option, which is good, but we also have the cod. If it wasn't for Krishna, I eat a lot of Krishna and that's very healthy. If it wasn't for that option, I would say maybe more like vegan food, vegetarian options. But other than that, I think it's kind of like we do what they can with what they have.
Very good. So, do you have any other suggestions of Gator dining changes? And
Not really.
okay, thank you so
No
much.
problem.
Thank you. Do you live? Is it your first year or second year?
First year.
First year? Oh, nice. What did you think about your first year here? Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay. Nice. So do you live on campus or off campus?
I live on campus.
On campus. Where? What hall?
And Thomas Hall.
Are there any dining places near Thomas Hall?
There's a Millie's and a chocolate right by it.
Oh, okay. Nice. So do you often eat on campus or off campus?
I don't eat on campus. I go to the grocery store and prepare food.
Oh, nice. And why is that? Do you prefer off or on campus?
I like cooking my own food and the dining room food isn't very good. So
Very good?
no, it's not very good.
So why did you say it's not good?
I went there and nothing was stocked. I was like eating long and it was a lot of money. I would expect to cook better myself.
Sorry for coming. So would you recommend like do you have any suggestions about what to change on campus so that students can go more often, dine more often on campus? What would your ideal person dining be?
To be honest, I'm not too sure because I've only been in there once, but more variety and healthier options.
Like any specific restaurants?
Just the dining places have